But I was surprised yesterday, the minister called and he want to have a meeting with us. So we got there, Paulina came, and Paulina said, there is no budget for us. She's not going to pay us, and she put it all down. Maybe when she get money the 15th or next month, she will pay us. For everybody that work on a job, we are government, she will put everybody down, and that's what she did. So we got angry, we went to the mansion in group. 730 persons. Paulina, she said, Joe, we have put her father down, but he was working. So anybody that work on a job, we have retained that job, we have put that she will put them down. Paulina cried to her. So therefore, she came and said, she's not working with us again, and she didn't pay us. So I saw that we work in this government for the past 6 years. And then for the 3 months that Joseph Waka got there, we've been working early in the morning with
Waka na baby, Waka get money. Yeah. Yaga Jeff Fresh came. Oh. Yaga Fresh came.
So just a jacket to ask Waka where you got the money from? If that is it for?
Yes. And I got no right to Waka that baby. Huh?
But now president, anything do people sort of know the plane get the money from?
No.
What they may ask
No.
Oh.
No. And that's supposed to be that.
How is it supposed to be?
And that's supposed to be that.
How you think it's supposed to be?
And you cannot get no right to ask Waka. You must give me the money account or either where you get the money from and blah 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 blah. Wow. Waka say what you got?
Oh. So like that for money being getting verse one.
Yes. The trouble they want from that ass more. That he made me very.
The politician said we must define incapacitation so we can put the definition on you so you can go sit down. You don't want Jeremiah going to be president? You know that Jeremiah going to be president? When you say you can dance on the devil? When you incapacitate them, we will put Jeremiah in power. That's the one way. How you unity party people? Jeremiah, let me tell you something. Now because you have 15 cumulative instilling your serious role. But let me tell you something today. The people planning to keep you a destiny away. Tell them say you can say. Tell them say you can say. They're planning to keep you destiny away because they say you too power greed. You acting like you president. Tell them say you can say. Tell them say that what I say. You're sad that you did something. You're acting like you don't know. You believe you saw the women. They came to you. Oh, you want to be president 2029. Now how you go tell the poor? And the poor watching you. The women that came here. Of course, some of you people say your locality, they think it's very serious. Oh, the Bogan Star Nation will get bad pressure. Joseph Boga bad pressure now. Incident is crazy, brought for itself. Let him going to stop from the town. You know, women brought a petition here. You also put the thing under control. But because Joseph Boga is not reconciled, he now know nothing about government. I just want to know if I knew all that thing, Joseph Boga, I was never going to vote for you. I was not going to rock and for Unity Party. But you have your attitude, your power ways. You not know nothing. You have all that in there today. You came to us, who made you president. You sat down there. You went to Joseph Boga. You normally to advise Joseph Boga, the senator and I support. You didn't do it. 12 senators voted to confirm the man. 12 senators voted to confirm the man. You see the disgrace you brought for Prince Johnson? You embarrass the man. Whole career, you embarrass the man left. First time in my left to see president that I know nothing about policy here the West said. Joseph Boga, special assistant Joseph Boga, I know it. To bring yourself to this level. You're talking about criticism about job we are. It's about the system. It's about the liberate people. You can't bring your family and be employing them. Jeremiah Kun, don't bring your family and employ them. They put Nimakade, they tell you say that they put the one. Go there. Go to Zogo, we go to Tabeta. Go to Kample. Call the people and say, look, we need one of your sons. Let them get you some help on Nimakade. You know how many educated people in that play? Your power, you're putting your family in position to be able to support your campaign, but will be inside. If I will be in the race, if I resolve and talk, tell my people in the district, thank you, and resolve that I want to be president, the people will vote by force. Watch the process and see. Watch the process and see. You'll be spending all the money to vote for you again. Because you are very, very wicked to the Libyan people. You pass around, you know how food you have to eat. All day you passing around here. passing around here, the poor make you vice president, you ride private jet today. You know what the law say? You say you want to school. You know that conflict of interest? You know the corner frown on that? You don't know that one? Oh, I'm going to tell you that one again. Oh, you don't be talking, you get crazy. What you say about it? This is the same thing we're pushing against. Every day, oh, you just make people for the Lebron to vote for you. You can behave more than the people that were in power. And I told some of you people, you know, the party, I said, Joseph Baga will be government, will be worse. More than any government that came into being. But I said, yeah, John Paul to tell you sorry, yeah? Joseph Baga wrong you. Joseph Baga ain't learn nothing. Joseph Baga know nothing. You feel sorry for him. Main vice president for 12 years. He want to tell you thank you. Joseph Baga is a disgrace. He don't appreciate good. Joseph Baga, why up to now you're not called Belena Ure? You know that Belena Ure there, and because of you Belena Ure there, when Cummins make confusion today. You know that because of you Costa and Cummins are not friendly today. You know you the one push them to do it. You don't even have to take telephone. They say you're reconciled with Joseph Baga. Joseph Baga, you're a strong dictator. You the highest dictator ever in the history of the country. And as I come and say you text to say, have you responded to him? Have you? You who? You who? You who? You are saying that job where we're feeling you don't have food to eat. Today, the Lebron make you power. I make you power for you to reconcile the country. You're not Ewa? You're not Ewa? Team man take telephone and call you. Then you ask the team like, now you know me. That everybody vote for you, Joseph Baga. Joseph Baga, you are a strong dictator and you honor the influence of something. You and myself got to do our test on the mean role. Joseph Baga, you do the draw test. If that the test you say you did, I will not do draw test. You and myself do that test on Broad Street. And I do not be stage man like what you did though. You go bring your personal doctor, you can do draw test. The person will say, yeah. And when I know, the person will tell you, say, no, when I know. The person will tell you, say, no, when I know. You better stop that skin thing. Tell them that brothers I don't care power when you drink it before. Let me tell you that the reason why I say I want you to take draw test. Tell the brothers say, you can't bring power when you drink it before. Inside la when the tradition people giving the power, you know what got wrong with it? La what's wrong with you? When you tell the people say, oh yeah, you know, the boy rule. I'm telling you the truth. Joseph Baga is not good to allow you a man of God. That's why I wrote your church to take you from the deacon position. The church received my letter today. Your church, let me tell you now, it's on my page. Anybody want to see that letter, go on your page. I wrote the church, telling the church that you're not behaving as somebody from. The constitution says we must define incapacity. What can that church? What can that baby? What can get money? Yeah, you got your first man. You got your first man.
Oh.
You got first case.
So just a jacket to ask Baga where you got the money from? How you got it for?
Yes. You don't got no right to ask Baga that baby. Huh?
But now president, anything do people sort of know the plane get the money from?
No. No.
Oh.
No. And that's supposed to be that.
How is supposed to be?
And that's supposed to be that.
How you think it's supposed to be?
And you cannot get no right to.
As my time as First Lady has come to an end, I bid farewell to the distinguished role of the First Lady of Liberia.
I can They will not be for me.
Not a job budget. And somebody come and stand in front of me and say, criminal is a thief. To take off for the $5,000 car in the budget. Anything about it. Okay, the past is important for it. The records are there for lying to the public that there's no year. The thing is in the budget, there's the final budget. They don't tell you when they took it. Your share. That's the question. If they answer that question, come back to me.
We now go over to Robert Tier of the Unity Party.
Yeah, you know, everything I do, we must first tell the thing to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been doing that. We have people cleaning the champagne in our various communities. So, in social science, say, go to people and ask them what they name. And so you posing them to say, I name this. But if you don't ask your people, then what do you carry to them? So before I ask them what they name and what they name, now we take them to them.
Your three major priorities.
Right now, if you look at I'm a teacher in profession.
You teacher?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. Okay. The second thing is that we want the boroughs autonomous.
The boroughs what?
It's autonomous. Yeah, it's autonomous.
Go ahead.
And we look at some of the things we want to consider because we talk about autonomous, that means you have a lot of facility, a lot of things that you do in the borough. And if you are autonomous and you have everything to do, and if you look at the good time, many young people are graduated from college in the district. Right now, the first thing we embarked was to have a reconciliation regional meeting all of the communities.
So Tia, at what level were you teaching? Was it elementary, junior high, or senior high?
We're taking elementary divisions.
Oh,
elementary division. And we're credible, we are more accessible, and we're development oriented. So
hello, Robert B. Tier is a librarian. After our graduation from the elementary school, we keep the Murray to attend the junior high school.
The name. And so you pointing them to say,
What they put it? I beg you. One question is, when they took it out, can you show us where you put your share? That's the question. If they answer that question, come back to me.
We now go over to Robert Tier of the Unity Party.
Yeah, everything I do, we must first tell the thing to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been doing that. We have people cleaning the champagne in our various communities. In social science, we go to people and ask them what they need. And so you pointing them to say, I need this. But if you don't ask your people, where you carry to them? So before I ask them what they need and what they need, we're taking them to them.
Your three major priorities.
Right now, if you look at I'm a teacher in profession.
You teacher?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. The second thing is that we want the boroughs autonomous.
The boroughs what?
It's autonomous. Yeah, it's autonomous.
Go ahead.
And we look at some of the things we want to consider, because we talk about autonomous, that means you have a lot of facility, a lot of things that you do in the borough. And if you are autonomous and you have everything to do, and if you look at the good time, many young people are graduated from college in the district. Right now, the first thing we embarked was to have a reconciliation regional meeting all of the communities.
So Tia, at what level were you teaching? Was it elementary, junior high, or senior high?
We're taking elementary divisions.
Okay.
Elementary division. And we're credible, we are more accessible, and we're development oriented. So
hello, Robert B. Tier.
When you want to build a house, count the costs.
Meaning what?
Meaning, when I decided to put my life on the line with the great sons and daughters of Nimba, we were prepared for any eventuality. I'm glad that we are free. We are totally free. We were marked for total extermination, destruction of Nimba and the people. Now we are free. So whoever want to bring Walkman Code to hell with you, go and bring it. I'm prepared to face the music. Now don't stop embarrassing me. Go and bring it.
Okay.
Don't fool all the day with pray. All the day are coming. Go there, they already prepared for you.
Senator Johnson, in the process of the liberation of your county, most of those people calling for the establishment of war crime feel that you committed war crimes.
Listen to
crime
me.
against humanity.
Daily violent killing people, and Nimba County is declared a dangerous zone. Magibi dangerous zone, Maserati dangerous zone. Why can't we keep our dirty mouth closed for war crime court and think about how we will save our people? We are fighting in Monrovia here, talking about 2 months salary for the civil servants. We are talking about material and incentives for other medical workers, health workers. We are worrying about our people. Don't leave this war crime court because it will never come to this country. Listen to me.
Senator,
are
you aware?
I'll close it now.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to close it because you are a journalist and you asking. I said you are. I do not know how to classify you. Listen to me. I went to Japan, Tokyo. I went to Japan with Wale Duna and 2 other senators. That's about 2006. We went there to attend a conference of many major organizations from the world that organized the Rome Statute. The Rome Statute is the one that established the Hague that Taylor went to. Now, we discussed and brought that Rome Statute home to Liberia, and it was ratified by the Liberian legislature in 2007. In 2007, we established the Rome Statute, meaning Liberia is a member of the Hague. But our war was fought from 1989 to 2003. So the Rome Statute was ratified in 206 or 207, that means Liberia is not on the agenda of the Hague. Liberia is not part of the World Crime Court. It was never long before the World Crime Court was ratified by the Liberian legislature. So if you don't know this, let me tell you what is happening.
Now, Senator, those who are advocating for the establishment of the World Crime Court, are they police?
Don't worry. When we take over, as we take over in January, we'll make sure you remain in your job. We can find no You're not putting a job, we'll look for a job for you in Monrovia. I'm not going to be here. So we keep inform you that when you go to vote, they will give you the president paper. When they give you the president paper, the first one under there, and the first barriga. Huh? Jump one I want. Don't take that one. The second one, you'll see in Pastor Bwaka sitting there, you'll see me right behind him, right? And number two on the forward field, I want at the center. So see, that defending will defend the country. He got a Bagara when Ellie and Baga were in power, Bagara 1,600. So we are carry it down to 3,600. Right now, all the hospital, no drugs, nothing. The doctor and the nurses then can be looking at people dying. They themselves crying. They can't help. We got to change it to fit this country. That's why we come with a rescue mission. And when you go vote, when they get you the senator paper, you will see Senator Johnson on number 3. Number 3, I read the defender. So you see, then I number defender, yeah. So you got Joe Bagger standing one side. You got Senator Johnson standing one side. And so we are coming with the drug that can make the children go stupid. And you want part to part to when you read the preacher there and take a Bagger, then they stop it, so they stop it, right? Hey, we no more drugs, right? Our children before, when our children live in Florida, to go to Ganta or Monrovia or San Nicolas to go to school, the mother can be sleeping because you know the children safe. Today, you worry whether your child will turn to go there, what will happen to your child, you don't even know, right? The DEA, the security officer, they won't work. They're ready to work. But the government can't get them pick up. We have to say, we're not getting canned, we're not getting nothing. Because you know why? That he himself bringing the drug. So he want nobody to catch it. But you see, Jaffa campaign, he bought 100 pick up only for campaign. Nima alone, I know how many pick up they get. You go to other country, they get pick up there. They allow me the time you will see them divine small money. Motorbike, they will be divining it. Let me tell you this story. I can say all the way before I close.
Welcome you right here on the program Face the Issues right here on Freedom. It is 7.9 and 95.7. My name is Brandon Godson. We are right here with you tonight on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we're able to start up with another brand new week. And today is the 6th of May, 2024. And on the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do dare stay in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry does not in any way mean that we regret our actions. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. Welcome to it. Welcome to your program, students. Wherever you are, in and out of Liberia, welcome. We are here to do what we think we can always do for our country. And it's quite a fascinating day for all of us, and we're going to be grateful for them tonight. Here we are. Can you imagine this thing? We are right here tonight on this very day. Grateful to the Almighty God that we are here beaming with life and lot of good health. Folks, where are you? What are you doing? How is Liberia for you? Is Liberia doing you well? You are doing Liberia well. Which one? Who's supposed to do who well? Nobody, somebody's supposed to do somebody well. Liberia is supposed to do you well, or you do Liberia well. Anyway, we are certainly getting there. Don't worry. This is important for all of us. And welcome to all of you fantastic people, wherever you are in Lofa County, which one of the counties. And let me say congratulations to the folks in River G. And I will tell you for sure, for the semi-final, I did support Lofa. Because of my man, and so when it came to the finals now, I switched my support, and from my man and to the southeastern people, and who were very much magnanimous in being selfless during these elections. Because when we talk about all the development their son ever did, their county was not as affected as those counties that demonstrated ungratefulness. But despite it all, they believe that whatever their son did, it was for the country. So they had no reason to turn against him. They did everything they could. It was difficult and whatever it is. They say it's for Nima. Yeah, Nima is Liberia. So even if you develop Nima, Nima is Liberia. If it is Grand Cape Mount County, the road and the bridges that he carrying there, yeah, Grand Cape Mount is. Those are the selfless people. And so for their level of selflessness, I decided to support them against the evil people, not Lofian in general wicked. That are wicked paper there. He the one there. See how paper looking at. And let me tell you something, nobody, all my students, I'm trying to warn you. Nobody should tell Joseph Boakai say he old. Nobody should say that he can faint. Nobody should say he big. Nobody say he clothing on him big. Nobody should say what thing again you shouldn't say again, say. And what thing you shouldn't say again, say. Nobody should say it's demonic. What do you again say? Something else again. Anybody who want to talk it, ask me a question first and say, teacher light. Are you saying that we shouldn't call Joseph Walker be president? But you know, some of those things then I would tell you, say, no, don't call him be president. Don't call him this. Because you know what? The man is our president. Yeah, so that we make that paper to look good, because people telling me that paper, something is happening to him, and when we continue to do these things, he's not able, the pressure, the tension, all those things, he's not able. No, he's not able. So let me calm on him small, and then just let him be. Yeah. So that he can run his country, our country, the way, no, without allowing him to run it the way he want to run it, no. Let him run it the way we dictate to him. So that he can be one. It is hard to talk. We are not able to be one. That might be behave. They might be not correct. No, me, I will not allow to anybody say I will change on that one day. They might be not correct. They might be so old, me, beggar, sick person like that. He just can't sit there in our country, just doing all kinds of things. What kind of foolishness is that? So that time I can say that if I am a student and you're talking anything you want to talk. But again, don't talk it on the show here. You can talk it to your house or whatever it is. Now I'm teaching you here. Only I don't know how to put it. So only I want to know how to talk it. Yeah, I will talk it the way I want to talk it. I'll change my mind again. But then that for what? Anyway, we are getting there. Good. So you see, we are here tonight, grateful to the Almighty God, and we say congratulations to River G County, and we say congratulations to all who made it to work. Key amongst those people who really made it to work and made that thing successful, it had to be Rafina. But you see, all the other people that are called as official from River G County, where were they? They were nowhere around. You see, you just have to use people who are very much loving, caring, or whatever. Rescue mother, how you doing? Yeah, you the original rescue mother for true. Because your contribution towards your country served as a motivation for those guys. And that was excellent. You got it smart. The entire South is very proud of you guys. So it's good. And we'll say congratulations to you people. So the people who think that they were go sit down with Anna, let's go see what will happen. All my students from Lofa County whose heart was heard yesterday,
I will your too, because I must say I supported your too, but you understand the angle I'm coming from, so that all of us can go on the other side too. You did that in there because we got in there. These people, you see, what they were trying to do, they politicize the entire tournament. Make it appear like, oh, this, that, and they take everything but the thing. What time for that thing? When you put politics that way, all the time, the politics good. All of them will be frustrated. For the 6 years, no peace and joy for the wicked. We will frustrate. Look, I will give your frustration. You will feel the pinch of it any given day, and I can assure you that this is about my country now. Good. So for me to be the kind of journalist I ought to be and I want to be, my country got to be on right path. And to put my country on the right path, I need a sound leader. So we're not going to sit down to sugarcoat things, or well, no, we're not going to do that. So tonight, we are very much happy that at least it happened the way it happened. So we are celebrating the success of River G County, the entire Southeast. We want to say thank you to the Nima people. They are officially cheated Grand Judea County, and to have done what they did. But again, here we are. It's very much important. So whichever way it goes, this trophy is going to River G County. They are first ever, and they are second time reaching the finals. In 2009, I remember I did that commentary, and in 2009 it was against Bomi, and in May practically. And so I remember that commentary. One John Smith for Bomi County scored what? Up to date, nobody had disputed is the first ever county meet hat trick in a grand final. Yeah, in the grand finals. So it was a county meet hat trick from that guy in the grand finals. I did that commentary. Very much excellent. But next county meet will be on top of it. Don't worry. Our life will be on top of it. But we'll say thanks to all the other guys who were able to bring the game live. I want to say thanks to them. They really did well. And I think it was excellent. We got to keep the torch burning. We got to keep doing what we think we can do for our country, no matter what it is. So I want to say thanks. Voice of Liberia did an excellent commentary team, consistently carrying the games, and others as well. State broadcaster, and let me say Intel Sports. Yeah, thank you for the live feed. And we are saying, Liberia is getting there. We are getting there, no matter what it is. I love those replays. The guys, their commentary team was very excellent. I don't know whether it's KNTV, but I think I saw it on KNTV or something like that. Yeah, but I think they did well. I enjoyed their commentary team, and that was very good, well composed. We are getting there, and we will get there, whether you like it or not. Look, there are things in this country that we all will be proud of. One day, you will see this Liberia. You will be proud of this country. So let me say thanks to all of them, the organizers. Yes, they tried their best. Yeah, let me say thanks to them. And at a certain point in time, it was shaky, but again, they managed to put things together. And the final day was very much enthusiastic and, of course, glamorous. The celebrations, Tutor Esther say, rocked people at various areas. And we think it was good. And we'll say thanks to all of you for the support in the way it ended. And it peacefully ended. And I am detesting an appeal. Though I myself had issue with the referee who officiated the Nimba and Grand Judea game, but I believe the punishment against the referee is very harsh, not just being harsh, but it's unlawful. You see, you can punish people, but the law itself is called for as well. So I'm reading through the laws, and I think we can help that guy to appeal that decision. Yeah, you can't just expel somebody like that, whatever it is. Right? Good. There are times that people will do things at tournaments and maybe they will tell them they send you home. You can hear that. They don't tell you they expel referee or this, that, and that. They can tell you, say, they send you home or so forth here and some of those things, because you got to read the context in which it's done. And I think there was not the intelligence, I think the pressure, the emotions attached to the tournament, the sentiments attached, and all drove the LFA into what I would term as hasty decision. But I think suspension would have been good in the meantime and see what happens. But expulsion, I think expulsion is very great. It's very much harsh. But anyway, we'll look at the laws and see what I'm reading through already and see whether there are other supporting laws as well for the LFA's decision against Josephus Tujila. Yeah, I must have had issues, certainly, and with his way of officiating that day. But again, you want to, the law is there. When the law is on your side, it doesn't matter how the people see it. The law is the law. So you dealing with the law. It's not about what sentiments say, what people want you to do, or whatever it is. So we'll look at it and see what happens, and we'll try to look at it from all sides. So let me say thanks to all of you for the time. Oh, did I show something to you guys here, students? And so I think we can make it to work, and we are. And let me say congratulations to the Barca girls. You see, I was never a loser. Yeah, I was never a loser in the whole thing. In Southeast, I'm happy. In River says, I'm also happy for the kickball. And guess what? The two countries then that caused all the problem, Nimba and that of Lufa, were the two countries who won. Maybe fun. So you see, the Barca belt, at least we got consolation, right? We got consolation. And those two countries are the countries that the CDC won elections in. River says, so that the Arab Square. So River says, and that of River G. So River. That's also Rivers carry. You know, the country trophy left in the two rivers, River G, River Stairs. Yeah, so the two rivers carry the country trophies. One goes straight in the Cestus River, and another going to the G River. So we have the River G, and we have the other country that's also the river people carry, so the river, you know. And I think it's very good. So thanks and congratulations to our Barca sisters, and for making River Stairs proud. And for making us proud. At least Barca is never totally a loser, and in this whole thing. And I think it's good. And so I think, and we are certainly getting there, and we will certainly get there. Whether you like it or not, you go up, you come down. The Freedom Cash giveaway continues tonight, so I'm going to try my best to give out at least about 50 persons. Yeah, 25, about 50. Yeah, will be okay, right? So this time you're not going to 7 when you hit the star 7 on a hash. You're not going to 7. You are going straight to 11. Go to 11. So the 11, you go there and you hit on it and you play. Some of you, let me tell you what you can do. The reason why some of you can say, oh, we play with this, that, and there, we're not getting anything. Maybe you missed the number. And there are other stations also there. Their portals are also open about time like this. When you hit on them, the money goes to, and they are not captured here because they're not playing at the time. They're not doing draws at that time. So when I'm not doing it, I am doing it. Yeah, I think they didn't come. How do I do the draw and capture you? I'm not capturing you. So make sure you go to that number that I'm calling. When you do star 7 and a hatch, then you press enter. Channel will say you want me to call now. Boom. You'll see a ring. There will go straight to drop down menu. You'll see everything will drop down. Then you start counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, straight to 11. When you got to 11 straight, you just put number 11 inside that reply area that you see blinking. That cursor that blinking there, all that thing that are blinking inside. That reply thing there, you just put 11 there. Then you click again, let you say you want me to call again. Similarly, just enter. Then you see it just go boom. So I think it will be able to help you. Because most of you, I think you've been trying your best, but maybe you've been missing the mark too. So I think, and we are certainly getting there, and we will get there. All right, folks, this is Liberia for you, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God that we are here tonight. The President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency, Ambassador George, did I say George? Sorry, Joseph Yumambuakai, has simply arrived in the United States of America. And we think for sure he's there, and he told us what's going to be happening in a couple of days. So we are following up on what will be happening. Today, let me say thanks to the Honorable Deputy Speaker of the Honorable House of Representatives. And I had a very good, receptive, I think I told you say I get place for you. You got to give me place in a foyer there so that I can go and do something there too. Yeah, so that I like foyer business. So the foyer district representative, now Deputy Speaker of the Honorable House of Representatives, Thomas Fala. We had a great interaction today. I met with a few folks there. I met Poto and I met one Gizi there. And they all were in his office at the time I went there. And we have great talk. And the reception was very great. Yeah, I'm a man. You see that I went there today. So I want to say thanks to his Chief of Office Staff, Peter Beamer, very receptive. And the rest of the other guys. You guys were great today. I was right in the Capitol building there, passing around today, looking for a on the hustle. You know the kind of time when you go on the hustle, you don't go on the hustle. The other human being, they got one day that can drown people. So you go on the hustle on the other people there. So we had a great talk today, and I think it's good. Yeah, hope is alive. Everyone else is resolved. And let me just tell the folks in Lofa County, especially Foya, I know for sure that Francis Yumani is not happy to where he stays sits today. And I personally, I'll tell you what I told Tifa. I say in the area, I said, Tifa, be very careful in our place. You know, becoming a lawmaker and going to be a minister, the lawmaker position, it's in a small position. Or it's in a small position. You got leverage. In fact, you control things. You work at your own accord. You are an employer. You are not an employee. Today, friends and human, all the former lawmakers who are working under the executive today, they are employees. But when you are a lawmaker, you are an employer. They see employer status. They see employer status, the citizens they have is what they transfer to you to temporarily go there and play that employer role for them. So when you are a lawmaker, you are an employer. You determine when you want to go to work. You determine where you want to work. You get ready, you go to session. Nobody will mark you and say, no, when you come to session today, they don't mark you. They don't do attendance there. But, you know, that is it. Now, as a minister, you are working at the will and pleasure of the president. So, Francis Yumani is not happy to where he is. In fact, the salary is not even something that makes him happy. Despite all the budget he control, if he doesn't manage himself well, he ends up into corruption. So he's not happy. And down there, there is a record that Eugene Farapaka, oh yes. Yeah, the last time I ever saw Eugene Farapaka, it was somewhere around Dupero Junction. Yeah. Somewhere around Dupero Junction, 2011. Yeah, 12. Yeah, 2012, yeah. Saw them there. 2011, yeah. 2010? No, 2011, 2011. So I saw him, a very good guy, fine, some guy. That guy just died like that. The guy just got ratting. And so he got ratting straight, Yumani came there, boom. And Yumani is not happy today. Empty fire to him and say, be very careful. Those guys are wicked and bitter. They not kill before and they can kill again for that job. There are local journalists who have vowed that they will never ever, whether Tifa goes or he comes down, they will never count him as their representative. And they will do everything. So I just said to him, and this is what I said, and I just went there to just tell you it, nothing else. I don't want to go to people who always say, I just go there, I say, I want you. Be very careful in that place that are on. The people there love you. Other people are not happy with it. You get majority of the people there who love you. And they are not happy how you wanted to navigate your way through. They are not happy. They don't care about development. Who told you? You think people care about development? They don't. So just be careful and move on, Chief. Keep being who you are. Relate to people, but be careful. Never bring the enemies very close to you. You bring them close, they will strike you. These people, they are very heartless. Even Joseph Yuma Boakai. Joseph Boakai is the worst human being I ever saw. Very wicked human being I ever saw on earth. somebody who gave you life, you are practically going dead. When Ellen Johnson Sally saw her serious critic in Gabriel Bacchus Matthew, critically ill, that man needed passports and think then to move on. They delay with that man passport because Ellen wanted. How you can support your critic with your, eh? That is what we are did to Bwaka. Bwaka dying. Now the prayer sitting Nana. If Joe Bwaka and my said just enter a room, just what it call you can't say even what it call you. That's a different story. Because you know why? For somebody to see you dying and knowing that you could be a potential opponent to them. The man who stage protest, the man who go on the side doing everything, he part of every meeting, he stay politically active. For you to look at that kind of man and say, no, the thing of politics, we can't let the old man die right here. Let's support him. Then the guy whom President we are assigned to him, the guy who practically took him, carried him to hospital, brought him back. The moment he got in power, not that he treated we are the way he treated we are, that one different thing. He grabbed that guy and dismissed him. Took the job of the guy. That kind of human being. That man look like human being. So well, you think when I'm talking to the Bwaka man, a human being, I'm be talking about so. That man, human being. I know what kind of animal to call you now. One call you some kind of animal, but when I call that animal now, that man, human being. He's not a human. With all my things I've done in this country, why you think? Look, I was at King 7. How am I making it? 1005 LD when I was starting my work at King's FM. On the 850, sorry, me and Jeremiah son on the 850. It was what LDO. It was what I stayed on work at King's FM until Ambrose Ma decided to call me to go to Truth FM. When I went to Truth FM, I stayed there, I worked until I reached to the era of Deputy Director General. And I told people that we are a contributor. In fact, he gave me the opportunity for me to have started my journalism sojourn, and never will I go against we are. I get critiquing like I did, but for me to be that person to go against we are because we are, it will never work. Never a day. That nonsense I can be talking. Say, even at you, and used to be putting more. We are in. I know that somebody don't get chin foolishness like you nonsense people don't get me saying that you don't get sense. You think I'm like you people? Do I look like you? Now I tell you, so you're gonna bring it. You think I'm an ingrate like you people? Where you can overlook and leave people little things that they do for you at a crucial point in time of your life. You can forget it because of just the current, the moment. The moment can make you to just forget about the crucial moment somebody play in your life. It may not be big, but that was the moment you wanted. That man provided me that opportunity. I said, no, I can't. I will never. What people want to do anything in their business, but I can't be AB to do that. No, I can't. I know he may go in wrong. Other people will want to say what they want to say. It's up to them, but he can't be AB saying it. I want a True FM. Similarly, I left Musa Benedict station. I didn't leave happily, but today I still owe it to him. And even other people want to say, it will not be AB talking about ability. I can't. That man practically helped me like this, like carry me through. So that just one moment, because me and Benedict fell apart. Just for that short moment, they are canceled out complete from when? 2007 all the way to 2021. Look at the number of years, 14 years. Just within 6 months of breakdown of it, I cancel out 14 years of good relationship. I'm gonna just trash it. Then get ready now, start putting more money, insulting him all over the place. I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be not call it data. Whatever it is, why you not call it what not me to say, it will not be me to say it. That's being grateful. I mean, these are the kind of people they for me. And today, I hardly want to even treat them in any form of faction. Other people will do it, but I can't do that today. One more about brother who are dying. You are dying already. Not the first time. Even the second time again, when you felt God stroke at EWA hospital, the man, even when, yeah, can you imagine? Okay, let's honest to the first time, yeah, Boga, you could say that you were in collaboration, so we're not possible. Okay, we are thinking now, okay, I'll move Boga like this so that you will just move from the collaboration. Okay, let me that one. But the time you say you're going to be president, you got stroke and all, you went to EWA hospital and made out your hand, you're looking some kind of way today. That kind of thing, it happened to you. That man still say, okay, it doesn't matter. When we have had our issues and what, you're carrying it, man, you're taking from here and carrying into the States again. Now the man you'll be treating like that, that kind of person at himo, that kind of person. I just telling you, my own late in and I want to go. So you seen it? That kind of man. Is it a himo? I want to call in some kind of animal name, but I will not do it now because it's not good for you. Because these kind of people, if they are not himo, you must be able to place them in certain species, put them in certain category of animal. But I will not call animal name because you see, this when they say immune and treatment meted at people who resurrected your life, God used them. Let me tell you something. I told you I say God. Everything I say here is not myself. God can align me with people. I may not know you from anywhere, but God may just make me to just be attracted to you because of certain characteristics you've got that is of God and that is approved by God, and for which I don't just go against. God will just attach me to people, and not people that certain life they will live that is of impact to people's lives. Look at why I came to Freedom FM here today. Same Zion radio station is like a source of revival for everybody. Attachment, impact. Everywhere God carries me, God attaches me, or God aligns me, it's like people who are making impacts. Then why your thing are just not let look, let me tell you, Jeremiah Kun, with all your thing again, do whatever you go, you come down. He may have drawn what he did to we are. But Jeremiah Kun is a friend. Yeah. He's a friend. So now because you get problem with we are all the way he did, why I will look at Jeremiah Kun today and say that, oh, I start talking all kind of terrible things about him or whatever it is. I wouldn't say Jeremiah Kun is ungrateful to we are. I didn't say you're ungrateful to. So let's leave that one. So you see, he's a friend. And the way I'm treating the Bwaka issue, now I'm able to treat a Kun issue. If people are with all the things and I'm a papa, I can say seeming and say routine with all the things I've said critically. Yeah, I was critical of them. I was critical of Jeremiah Kun, but not to this level where I see, but that is not a hero. Josh, we are resurrecting him, and thank God, just God. Gabriel Bacchus Matthew died right here because Eddie didn't give me passport for you to go for treatment. Sure, we are not to deny him passport. You already former vice president or whatever. You never want to go. Just say you not get money. That people are going to sleep one more day in the country. He finished dying ever since. Who finished with that paper there business? That stroke that you are laying away to EWA, that people because in the 50 called and said and what they call it, the man was practically dying. Again, we can't sit back and allow this man die because of politics. We can't. We are humans. That the people who get a country at heart, that they don't want to do the kind of thing and so. People who get country at heart, they impact people's lives. Even their enemies can survive on them because they get country at heart. That papa, you not get a country at heart. Oh, yeah, that thing, I just now. Let me tell you the truth today. Where you go, you can and let Joseph Burger business. God just told me not to even lay business. I tell you, I said that God said that you want to tell your God, go talk to your God. No, God has demonstrated that paper because the track record of that paper, like I'm saying, all the people you even see around you today, they know that he's wicked. The only reason you see them around you today because he's in a position to give them job. That's why they are there. They know that he's not correct.
This man is currently destroying our country. The man is not one of us. He's not human. He's animal. Some kind of animal. I won't call it inside, but I will leave it here because I won't call it animal. When I call it, say you'll feel bad. This is the man. This man is not a human. Somebody who gave you life. God, friends, God used him as a channel to say, look, lead the politics thing, do the thing for the man. And he did that for you. The first thing you did was to start humiliating the man, disgracing him. You start sending your EPA gain and say, you go collect all the car from the man compound. Then you can't be walking. The man who gave you car, you say, you go collect all the car from you. You see the sense? When I be telling you, the paper is wicked. You're getting what about the man who, after he won, he had not become even president. When he send you car, if I say car, did I say car? No, cars. You carry to the paper. So we had election, it was bitter, but he's an elderly man, he has served this country, and I think he deserves to be respected. They gave you 2. They sent 2 to Ellen. We should dignify them in their post-service to country. We should respect them for the period they have served for. We should respect them. How did you reward him? The man who respected you for the period you didn't serve anything. Say you yourself, you say you were old car park. That means you were useless to service. You have been useless until you yourself demonstrated to us that you old car park. You are very useless to this country to the extent that kind of uselessness, they were rewarding you for uselessness. That is the kind of useless person you are. You were very useless to this country. You yourself said it. I didn't say it. You said you were an old car park, meaning you were useless. Any car that is probably useless now. So you were useless to this society. Yet, the man said, let us reward this. And he just gave him a small thing, let him, just be right here around. That they're going to think that man did that for you. Then a man who has been useful to the country, impactful to the country, you treated him in a more useless manner as though he was nobody. To the extent that shamelessly, a morning structure the man built, decorated, and dedicated, you deny him entry to that structure. You think God will forgive you for what you have done? Papa, you are cursed. And I will say that clearly. What a man of God, and I want to say that our business. Do I really care about some of these human beings? And I call it, I said, men of God, I don't care about them. You are cursed because human beings don't behave like that. That's why I say you are animal. And that animal there, I want to call it because there are certain animals they don't recognize. Some animal there, what are you born there to do? They get ready, they can go and love back to their people there who born them. They get animal there like that. Animal then can love back to the people then who born them. That animal there, but me, I will not call it animal then because people who are heartless, they can recognize. Because the moment they grow, they can recognize the people where they come from. They can recognize that. They can know what they call them, how animals look like. Animals, they don't recognize because even their mom born them. They can even grow fast. They go do something to their mind again. And they can do the how animal then can behave. So, and that is the animal behavior that in a papi, the animal behavior that inside. That's how he is. The man is heartless. You're talking about complete money. They are like real thing everywhere you go, money. Then your money? Who are you? Now you see like when people pull you down there before you get money in your pocket to them, Mr. Big Beggar. Then the same people when they come back to you now say, what does it mean for you to give back to these people? You are hungry or beggar. You yourself, Broker, as big as you are, you will all the whatever you sat you want to call you pass around. You are still begging here for money all over the place. Then Liberian people come to you. At least God has built you up. Now even God said your demonic thing that has happened, you have already gone. Then you come in there complaining about these people. They constant there complaining when you used to be sending them text messages. They water spoon there complaining at the time. Every time you send message to them, well, not to tell them hello, but to tell them say how you broke. That kind of big man you are. Small boy like Costa, you are 42 years in government. Right? Costa is 42 years old. That time Costa man was still carrying in the belly. They are not even born Costa when you were starting your first government job. That boy who was born and met you working in government, your boy was now supporting you, paying. Even your electricity bills, that boy was paying it. The boy had to buy a transformer for you.
You were living a very dirty and reckless life as though you were nobody. That kind of boy who even had to pay back when we were putting mouth on you, amen. It had to be a little coster to save face for you because you practically a beggar. It couldn't be yourself to have said, no, where are you putting more on me? I will get your 2,000 because you get a dime. So as a result, it had to be a coster. You have to beg again. Say the man putting more on me, 2 more coster. You get small money, just send it out, just send the man money. But look at that kind of shameful thing you are doing. That time, because you say we have put more on you, you go text coster. You go text coster, say, coster, you hear that thing now? We are talking. Just raise money down there and send me 2,000. Let me send that money back to you. Look at that. Could you imagine that? Could you see some of the problems? So you who were practically a beggar, if Liberian people are now coming to you and say they are what beggar friend here, you will not stay on and change. So we too got to start begging him now. What a big deal in that to tell you that you're not human. You are not a human. You are an animal. Do I know you're regular animal, but you are really little some kind of animal that can't even recognize where you come from. You can do anything to anybody. And so what that is just who you are. If the people they are like so you yourself are passing around, you are doing begging all over the place. Where you think you think where people are taking the money from to get you? Then you can say that yourself, Boka get integrity. Over the weekend, I'm asking myself question. Do you know what they call integrity? Do you know what they call integrity? Somebody who get integrity, their associates will tell you, even God himself. You see, God is very good to people. You see, some of these things we can be talking here. So, in my opinion, I'll tell you, say, some of these today, they won't call it animal name. You won't call it animal name in your business, but you don't call it other animal name on all your business. But me, I know the animal name, and I won't call it animal name, but I don't call it. But you know, let me tell you something. God is wonderful. You see, the reason why we are highlighting Bwaka issues so that none of those children who growing up will learn to be like Bwaka. That they will say that and say, but there was a president who served and later on in the vice president went practically down and was like begging all over the place. Who gone to school today? I will never reduce myself to that level. That's why we are highlighting these things. We are not doing it because of Bwaka, because even if you live in a useless life already. Now we are doing it for the children who listen so that tomorrow they'll get proud for themselves. And we are also doing it that when people do things for you, no matter what it is, you got to pay them back. Already, even when people do something for you, you got to God say we must do good to the people. They say we must bless those who curse us and do. And you see the kind of thing there. Then one more brother who they dig on and going heavy. And you say, hey man, what is scripture? Please man, what my pastor man? Hey, you please show me the scripture because I don't hear the hour. But I know for sure God said I want that too. So that God said that you should bless those who curse you, right? You should love those who hate you. This is God's doing. Just who you say he not come from anywhere. He decided to execute and demonstrate that biblical quotation and mandate from God by saying, Joseph Bogana let my business, but I will be a blessing to him. Joseph Bogana want to see me, but I will help him. Joseph Bogana want to do this, I will do this for him. George, we are did our part, God did. Joseph Bogana do it. Is he not animal? He animal. But let me tell you something again. And people may not understand these things. We will not come here to come and tell you that we are perfect. We will not. We'll never come here to tell you that we are perfect. No. And it will always, get to people like you. My student name very smart. Say Matthew 5:43 to 45. Yeah, okay. Oh, Matthew 5:44. Oh, my woman is sending me the scripture. I'm going to go. Yeah, what to go. Oh, man. Okay, let me read the scripture. John, we are playing that part. So the scripture reference now. Let's see between Bwaka and we are who did it to their friend. Let's see here now. The man is not somebody who believes in God, but he's a complete beggar. To the extent that he went to church is to beg. You see, that Matthew, I said Matthew and Matthew 5 and verse something to something. Matthew 5, just say 42 to 45. Okay, let's leave that thing. I'm feeling knowing it already. and 43. to 48. Hey, brilliant. Very good. Right here. So, yeah, you see, they say love for enemies. That's the caption. 43 says here, it says here, you have heard that it was said at that time. That Jesus now talking to the people. He said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. It was before. That way back thing. That time before I could come, it was Jesus not speaking. He said, you have heard it before. During those days, they used to say you must love your neighbor, then you hate your enemy. Good. But I am now telling you, Jesus Christ. Joseph Boga does not believe in Jesus Christ, so he does not practice anything about Jesus Christ. He's very wicked. Besides, he's not a human. He's animal. And that animal name, and I want to call it. So let's continue. He said, but for verse 44, he says, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Joseph Boga was persecuting George Weah, and George Weah was still showing love to him. Joseph Boga was protesting against George Weah government. He was still showing love to him in commitment to this scripture. Those people who persecute you, try to show love to them. Amen. So Yahweh, all the things are talking here. You're talking about. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of the things I can be talking. I just go and be telling me about. I can't even know. Look at the scriptural reference now. It clear. God said, and Jesus Christ has said there. He said, "But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father." Jesus, you know, no children, because for him to be seen as a children or a child of God, he's supposed to do the thing. So saying he not do it, meaning he's a devil. He's a child of the devil. Now, I mean, put it one in the Bible that the Bible says, he said, when you do these things, so that you may be one children of your Father in heaven. Because they always say, like father, like son. So saying Joseph Boga father like the devil, so like father, like son. Joseph Boga behaves like a devil because his father is a devil. And so George Weah behaves like our God because his father is God. Simple. So what is that analogy that you want me to draw to bring inside your head? To tell you that George Weah did this to demonstrate that he's a child of God. So that he may be seen. He said that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He said he causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. Now the Bible here. So you see, you know, and this is what Joseph Boga don't understand. That's why I said that very identical. You know, somebody tattoo them, people don't understand it. Somebody tattoo them, you can be seeing here, so you're flying around with it. That's why the Bible is also clear. Another Bible thing again. It says, by their fruits we shall know them. Not by their leaves. No, not by their trees or not by their stems. We shall know them. They say the fruit. You know what fruit is? Fruit is very impactful, right? So by their fruits we shall know them. And I tell you, by their tattoo we shall know them. So that human being that call that man, not human being, animal. That animal that calls himself deacon in the Baptist church. That animal that calls himself deacon in the Baptist church. By his fruit, we are now knowing that he's an animal. So by his fruit, we now knowing that he's a demon child. So by his fruit, that is the omen for you. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to be telling you. I'm biblical about this. Look, whether you're like it or not, you're going. Look, God prepared people like us for this time. You see. When I'm telling your thing, then, you know, and you watch out, because George Weah is a child of God. If anybody dreaming in their words and thinking that when CDC kind of seeing things, you know, they find it. No, I hear CDC people say, yeah, and the CDC people, you're feeding it now. You see how you know the party people show you how power can work. That devil wickedness you will follow and want to emulate devil wickedness. Why some of you can allow demon to dictate your good conscience? Devil cannot change me. Look, you like it, you want to curse me, you curse my this, that. I'm not coming follow you to can go curse so that you will change me. You can't change me. Not because you curse me, I'm curse. Look, you're like it or not, the way Boga is destroying our country like this. If you ever think that George Weah will leave his child of God path and come and be like Boga and even be more than Boga, you're just hitting your head for nothing. Even those of you who sit down, hell work on there, whatever, you will be safe. Because we are not like that. You see, you will benefit. And no sedition. You start thinking about it now, because even if he comes back And God say he will come back, and whatever it is, if he comes back, if God says, if God agrees, because that God get everything. If God, you don't think that the person will say, when they will come out, will treat them back. Who get that kind of thing for what? To go do what thing? That good thing they doing for we must do the same thing. No, leave them. In fulfillment of the scripture. Why are you hitting your hair on that man? The man is finished. Look, when you hear pastor they saying calamity will come over the nation, you think what they were talking about because demon has taken over the nation. If demon comes over a nation like this, what thing will come? Now calamity. What thing will come? You tell Tina what they call you. Look, let me tell you something. People will sit down and then talk. For me, I'm scared in this country, and I always told you people, I'm ready. Look, God created people like us for this moment, and we are here. We need to start naming and shaming these people that who sport in this country. Because until we can do it, they will never be careful in their ways, in their thoughts. That's why I sat down and I look at it. I said, okay, just look at it. Somebody share with me something today, and I think I want to share with you to tell you how the country is. Right? I come in. Let me share it with you. One of my students was able to share something with me, and I will share it with you. GTV online, my son, he online. I will share with you something to tell you how Boga destroying this country. And if other institutions cannot stand up, they all will be blamed for whatever happens to our country. And our country will not remain like this forever. And people crying already, and they're taking food from one people's table. We are getting there. And for some of us, we think for sure we are certainly getting there. One of my students were able to screenshot something they call him Christopher Barnes. Okay, so Christopher Barnes was able to screenshot 2 screenshots. And I will share that with you right here now on the screen. And I'll read what is there so that you get it. Chris was able to share with me something and 2 screenshots. Okay, I think that's the second one. This. Okay, good. Let me share with you now. Oh, yeah, I think I can be talking about it. You know that call people also. Okay, so I think I missed out on the other one. Let me get to the next one. Okay. And you see how the country Boga then destroy this country. These are the kind of thing that people what they calling. Right? Don't worry. We are here to talk our era. So we are here, and I we think for sure we are here, and we will deal with the issue, and we will deal with it the best way we can. So I'm coming to share with you now as I speak. Now, I'm about to share with you. And Bishop A. Grace says here, it's a Proverbs 9:29:2 says, when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. When the wicked people rule, the people cry. And certainly that's what's happening now. So, let me see here. Let me try to share with you what I'm talking about. I just share right now. Then I will come to something again I have here. Okay, 2 screenshot. So are you people getting it? This is it. I will share with you this. Who's this? Right here on the screenshot that you see here. So, I'm the pepper soup for these people. And I will tell them, say, I'm the real pepper soup. I don't get what they do. They go out and come down on their business. They will feed it. And we are certainly here. We'll feed it. All of us together. So, this is it, right? What are you reading here? This is Mo Ali, a senior ranking member of the Unity Party at this time, December 14, 2022. What are you reading there? What are you reading here? Okay, let me read it for you for those of you listening. For those of you viewing, you'll benefit from the audio aspect as well. But let me read this for you. December 14, 2022. Thanks, Chris Brown, for sharing this with me. He says, Africa is truly a continent led by unserious people. He said, imagine the president of the US will just sit and call the African leaders for summit, and they will all go there. If African leaders were serious,
They would tell the American president to rather come to the AU summit and discuss issues including trade and defense cooperation with then African leaders. But no, they will jump on a plane and go there, and later there are people. You listening to these people descriptions. At that time, they and their papa beggar in chief, they are sitting down, poverty, and they get food to eat. They sit there and they criticize every and anything that is normal. So this brother does not understand that America is the world superpower. It's just that your father calls you. Look, whether you like it or not, you go or you come down. America is the world superpower. So the entire Africa, whether we like it or not, these people are superior. You look at their budgeting. You look at their level of contribution to the world. So if they call you, is that a problem? So they were condemning it at the time, right? So that's one here, right? Good. Now it comes back, and I will share this one with you again. And this one is in reference to President Weah. November 24th, 2022. This one is posted again. Same orally. Right? So he comes here and says, President Weah needs to be called on his negligence towards the country. He's out of the country with tens of government officials on false claims and using taxpayers' money for such jolly. Let me tell you something. Whether you're lucky or not, one, Mo Ali is one of the persons that in America now with Joseph Walker. What he carrying in there? I never saw a name down there. He's one of the people on the delegation to collect a first DSA for the water and sewer. Because all of them are on that trip. That the only way they will get extra money in this kind of poverty-stricken time when Liberians are hungry. So all of them look for means to travel. So that period is there as head of Water and Sewer Corporation with the corruption allegations lingering around him, having corporations that he established and water contracts to. More Ali going to say that they see nonsense that we were talking about. They see nonsense he's doing here today. What is sound he's going there for? What is sound he Walker going there for? That normal thing that can happen. What is it that he Walker is going for? The major thing happening on the continent of Africa, a friend and go to those somewhere and you leave for here to go there. If people there say that may just pass here, there's nothing sound that will come from down there that will benefit this country, but yet they are growing. That man look at him, I beg you, man. That will look at different thing where they go. You see, when these people are doing these things, we sit down and we want to shut up. We're not going to shut up on it. No. Look at what work out. And I had problem, and so far, you see, when we're saying something the last time concerning the Supreme Court, right? We said that the Supreme Court denied opportunity from legal scholars and so forth so that they will understand to see whether there are precedents to speak to what was happening. Now, because the Supreme Court was mute and said nothing, which gave Walker the urge to do what he's doing, that Janjaweed thing at the Liberia Telecommunications Authority. By extension, Walker has outrightly violated the rights of an agency head at the WASH Commission, Bobby Wafiu. Because Walker left that man in his position like he did to every other person, right? And then said, look, he tried to put somebody in the man's place. When the man went to the Senate said, no, these positions are tenure positions, and we are waiting on the Supreme Court to do XYZ. Now, when the Supreme Court ruling came up and said, look, all those people in a tenure position is supposed to be there, right? So Walker said the only thing that he could do to remove people from Governance Commission and that of LTA was to do what? Was to put crime on them and then suspend them and put people in their positions as acting. Granted, let's do that one. What happened to the WASH Commission? Bobby had been working.
Bobby was never suspended. Bobby is still in his position. But because the Supreme Court was mute to have honest to all of those things, you see what he has caused? In fact, it has undermined the Senate's prowess. He decided to send one, they say what again? George Yango. He sent one George Yango there, that George Yango man to go serve as acting. Where in this world, man who just serving as acting is going to have induction ceremony so that they will put him in office? Where? He carried police people there today so that he will protect his office. Got a letter here that what I'm showing to you people, huh? What are they calling? That Boga here. That this is Bogalization of Liberia. This is the demonic aspect of Liberia now in play. Boga is doing the young people play your freedom cash give away. We are sending to get in there. This is what Boga is doing to our country currently as we speak. I'm coming to the draws. All of you got your son in Nigeria now. Over 50 persons are about to do the draw. Right? Yeah, we soon get it. This is what Boga did. They gave this letter on May 2 and tell the man to go out without suspending Bobby Warfield, who is still working, who stay in his position. In fact, when he went to the building today to go take over officially, all the directors there, they are not aware of it. He carried police people, a president tell them, say, I can't take over. From who? They letter he carried, they fake thing here, not even correct letter because Boga inside Zumi. Now, thank God they say new drug now come in this country, Zumi. Boga can really wall as Zumi. So it's not surprising that drug that Zumi comes to this country. No problem, we'll get to that one. Now, let's see, right? So he sends this communication and says, Mr. Yango. Mr. Yango. He said, dear Mr. Yango, I am pleased to appoint you as acting Chief Executive Officer of the National Sanitation and Hygiene Commission, pending Senate confirmation. Chief. So the Senate decided not to confirm this man because they said a tenure position. Then you sit down there, you're not telling us that any investigation going on here and there. I think the Liberian Senate needs to take an action on this. This man, for the fact that the Senate will sit back and allow these people to sit here, he has undermined the Senate's prowess in confirmation power. Because Boga will get people, especially the man who decided to go take over jail like somebody who proper. So the Senate needs to now send a communication to Boga. If they are serious-minded people, send a communication to Boga. We don't understand on what condition are you sending somebody to be acting. We don't understand that. This man confirmation, we didn't like put it on hold. We are saying that it's a tenure position until anything can change. So you can't be telling us pending Senate confirmation on what basis? That's the communication that they send. That he sent to the guy. That what guy went and took over with today. You see the kind of way our country is today? Just sat down and you say, Joe, we are incompetent. Joe, we are that this, that, you're the bold people. Look at how reckless and useless way you're treating our country. One president makes an appointment. He said, the other appointment here is supposed to see every other appointment, defeating himself repeatedly. His communication, they want to defeat the one. They want to defeat the one. That is sound man there. Like your guy here. He's supposed to be somebody who's supposed to be him. He's an animal. When I go off the radio, I'll call it animal. But you see, because any animal, you can call it an on the radio. So you see, this is the country that we've got. The Sarah, Jeremiah Kun, my friend, my friend, he was there saying that we have brought kush to this country. Today, Abraham Kroma on Friday, he said zombie inside the country. The only question, so you must know where is the zombie sunny now? It's even more than kush. You see how God works? You don't see Boga really walking just a zombie. He can't take giant step. And you know, zombie can't take giant step and you be going like that. You know that. You don't see zombie take giant step before. Zombie can be taking your own time like that. What they call some kind of way that I can be walking. How Boga can be walking. You know, let me tell you something. People like us, we hear our he to go to school. We struggle for everything we have today. We are struggling behind our children to follow the actual process. Majora Ebola time, they wanted to give her promotion. Why I said she will not be promoted. Your leader one there. Whatever happens, whatever she will start from wherever the school year and not satisfied with this, and she will go back to where it is. There will be there. Today she in 10th, going 11. Slow will manage it. She not gotta be 8 students, get time for that thing. Whether she 8 students or plus for or whatever, that will just go to school and learn to be so that we suffering like that on just to make sure that our children will be able to go on. Then you get one old man who come to ruin everything, break down every system, structure, procedures, and everything is broken. He doesn't have time for it. Then you say, Boga get integrity. Boga look somebody who get integrity. Boga get integrity before you do it. You sat down there, you open your mouth and say, look at I know what we are doing with Magede here. Let me tell you something. Do you think we are supposed to tell Magede to resign because of sanction? Or Magede supposed to resign because of sanction? But we are getting integrity. So send that sanction thinking, he said, Magede, you just resign. They left, right? What did Boga do with Stanton Water Small money? Boga is equally a criminal because the idea is for you to know the main source of money and you never distance yourself from it. In fact, the man can be saying how it's sure be acting like you don't want to tell Boga how to run a country. They just say Boga get integrated, and somebody will get integrated there. The man who dances with criminals, you call that man with somebody will get integrated. The man take you can hear, you can sit down on the same platform, you can insult President we are, and you're supposed to be somebody with integrity. When we are calls me and tells me, AB, forget about the AFL people, don't say this, don't say that, whatever it is, just forget about it. That was weird statement to me. In our Joseph Boga, because say, AB, I rather enjoy you, deal with the AFL people that are doing the thing. We are versus Boga, animal versus human being. That baby know that human being. You don't even know why your country is like this. That baby know that we are human being. Just see how they treat you like animal. Look, let me tell you something. Who taught you we don't appreciate the city being clean or whatever it is? Do you know how many people you are taking food from their mouths and then you say you want to have city order them, blah, 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 here and there? You're right. They finish giving you a job, so I will not take food from on their table. They give you jobs. You haven't done anything to change their lives. Your entire 100 days was complete flop. Some of them are up top for in the street today, but in Boulevard and they climb people all over the place. They're doing all the things. The people are saying today, hey, I won't go in the interior. What do they will pass there? No road. And you say you are going to fail road that will be pliable for them to go. What a road. You lied. You said drugs in every hospital. Josiah Marvin Cole had to go distribute drugs to the very clinic where the Martha Morgan was sitting there insulting people here and there. He had to go and carry drug there to give to the people in the county. And I'm asking every lawmaker, you don't mind a useless comment that came from Joseph Boakai. If you get money to go carry drug to your people, carry it there. Joseph Boakai wants the country for the people to die. You don't mind these things because of politics. If you get money, buy drugs and carry it. President, I'm begging you, even if you get little chance, you get little money and then go back to those communities then that really help you, go and visit there and carry some drug and certain materials, then just carry there, chief. We beg you. They want now, you're not president again, while you will wait for whatever, you can just buy some drugs and thing there, and then say, no, get you to identify with you, carry there. Let it now hold it, let's see. That one of that business. They get some clinic there, there, you can want to call them, people can come there, you can carry, you follow carry the government, so then they get some clinic there that are already and say, this is SYC, you please help our people. Because if you have a president lying now, then people can be die plenty. Because for the president to say it is there, hey, that one are deaf. Because now you are now telling people that it's there. So meaning you're not exerting any effort again. So if I finish telling you my children, I finish eating, you think I'm going to look for food again? No. I mean, I'm not looking for food out there. Broker does not care about the health sector anymore because he say things are okay in the health sector now. You can find drugs everywhere. That the human being there you're talking about, that animal, I don't want to call it animal name. A hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Hey, see the kind of thing that are happening? But we are getting there. Let me tell you anything I get for looting ABO. But let me tell you something. You don't even understand the AB you're talking about. And tonight, that puppy is not human, he's an animal. And the animal I will call the name one day, but not today. And not even on the show here. I get the animal name. Not animal. Look, let me not human. I tell me what they call Crown Stopper is proud to be associated with the show. We are right here on this very day. Grateful to the Almighty God. We are getting there. We are sitting again. Let me do my draws for my people to start receiving their text messages in their phones with their 2005 inside. The leader program man is group of people.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands or the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must target. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must part to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Samsaya.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it for all of us.
Yes, Crown Stopper, thank you so much for that. Right here on this very day, Crown Stopper is proud. All right, so let's be right here on this very day. We are grateful to the Almighty God. We just want to tell you how wicked our papa is, so that you know that anything that happening to you out there, if the papa can be ungrateful to we are who gave him life, that you who voted for him, you will care about. The man who gave him life, who helped him, that you who gave him vote, that you will care about. I beg you, your crying just started. It just starting. I don't know yet. I beg you, yeah. Call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers to call. We are right here on this very day, and we are certainly getting there, and we will certainly get there, no matter what the circumstances are. We will certainly get there. And let me read this press statement from NAFA, and it says here, honestly, some employees came up with kind of statement, but let me just read this one quickly. It says here, the employees from the National Fisheries and Agriculture Authority, NAFA, have distanced themselves from the recent petition emanating from the purported Workers Association leadership, giving President Joseph Yuma Boakai government an ultimatum based on the vote of no confidence in the Director General's leadership, and has also threatened unspecified actions. The employees maintained that NAFA is a professional entity, therefore we are apolitical in the discharge of our duties and not clothed with the authority to give the government an ultimatum, nor pass a vote of no confidence in an institution that represents the government. Moreover, we encourage the concerned group to redirect their grievances to the appropriate authorities and await redress, as we want to make this emphatically clear that the petition does not represent the entire workforce of NAFA, and as there were no consultation meetings or resolutions to effect. We will continue to maintain our professionalism and remain apolitical and apolitical and in discharge of our duties to maintain and our duties to maintain the enviable gains and progress that the institution enjoys. Finally, we cautioned the concerned group that their proceedings are wrong and that we must be careful not to set the wrong precedents. Okay, signed. Louis C. B. Code. All right, and communications boss from NIFA. All right, so let's get to the lines. Interact with our callers. We're right here on this very day, and we are certainly getting there. We will. Certainly getting there. So let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here on this day. Hello, how are you doing? And we'll call some of you our winners. Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine. How's everything?
My name is Boss. I join you from New York.
Okay.
Baby, thank you for the show. I really want to ask you, like, when people now, how they feel that Waka took our money and come for a granddaughter graduation in America.
You mean his granddaughter graduation is ongoing?
Yeah, the granddaughter is graduating a few days from now in America from college. That's why he came to America. It's not that two things brought him. The granddaughter is graduating from college in America, and he will be going to check a battery and see what's going on. So how they feel that when we almost crying, say we thought we had took the country money to go watch his son playing football, but Boga take the country money to come and turn his granddaughter graduation. I think you guys are very deceitful and biased in that country. This man not telling you that when he coming for, he's not telling you we going to meet, we government official he's going to meet, but you sat there and the man say, I'm traveling. Where you traveling to go? You're not asking any question. That's the information that I'm giving you.
Okay, we'll try to check on that.
Secondly, AB, you know that the man already opened an office for Allingway. The office you were talking about to work with the international people on the World Crime Code. The man, that office, Allingway is also part of that office. And he went, as we speak right now, Allingway is going to be taking our money. They put funny high in the finance ministry. Allingway salary will be coming from there. And he's going to be taking pay. He got EPS people, everybody has signed with him. So I'm giving you the credible information.
Wow.
So just get it.
Okay, we'll check on all of that. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. And the female line is also active, I guess. And so you can call us on the female line as well as the male lines. Then our diaspora line, which of course exclusively for those in the diaspora. Meaning we don't pick local calls on the WhatsApp line. That's just the simple English there. That makes that clear. All right, so let's get to the lines. And then, let me put your local stuff on. And but the female line is active. The local lines, I'm trying to activate them and put them on now. I think they are okay now. So you can call on our local male lines, which of course are 2. Then the female line is also active as well. So let's get on to this. Call hello. Yeah.
And good evening to listeners by the broadcast. My name is Rodan Tony Nelson, the Deputy Secretary of Record Research, CDC, Regulatory American. And I call you this evening from Labasi community. PDD, this rescue government, we know that it's a fake rescue government. These people have nothing to offer the Liberian people. We told some of our friends during the election period that this rescue government was just coming to rescue the pockets. They were not coming in the interest of the Liberian people. And you are seeing it for yourself, and people are seeing it.
Wow. Hey, my brother, your line is cracking in, and I don't know why is that. And we will settle it. Let me get on to this one. Hello?
Hello, Ellie.
Yeah, hello, mommy.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, man.
Ellie, my son, Liberian people will see. Because they jealous over the labor when we're doing well for Liberia, and they broke go. You know that the people kids do not want to?
How? What did I use for? Eh? When you went up like that, you just brought strange news. And we know when to died. And I interviewed him before. And what are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Godson, this is Benedict Zawi, and I thank you for Central Moravia.
Yeah, Ben, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Let me appreciate you for your vigilance. I'm calling my own one now for your vigilance, your fearlessness, your boldness, for standing up to this electoral kind of system that we found ourselves into. First and foremost, I want to say that this system is not a system for us to rely on, and this is why we call people like you. God said we want to be in a midst. You are in a gap for us. And you know, when we go to spiritual institutions or churches, we have people who are standing in a gap for people. I mean, you are standing in a gap for the nation. And even those careless, kind of ruthless, and rescuers, those all rescuers who get people rescue the United States, you are standing in a gap for others. I want to thank you very much. I appreciate you. I think what is happening now in this nation is about the lyrics. Walker is a massive failure. You cannot use $22 million on a model, whatever, just for yesterday. Ring for yesterday, so $22 million feeding. So, Rodden Giddings is a useless minister.
Yeah, so, and I thank you. We got that. Giddings, and so let me get on. Yeah, let me hear from you on William, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, no, please go on quickly.
Yeah. Thank you so much. AB, tonight your energy level increased, teacher.
Increasing.
Yeah, increasing. So it's like at the GMP government time going in, how the energy get increasing.
I know,
What the people thinking say you will be tired, not new, that problem for them.
I beg you, you know.
Yeah, but we give glory to God that you will be here to keep opening the minds of our people. It's a very great thing. I really appreciate that, AB. Thank you so much. Nothing much to add there. Okay. And AB, please, I think I messaged you, so you should sing me also.
I'll get it. Okay. All right, so let's get on to the next caller right here on this dial. We are certainly getting there. 0776 104 104 86 500 104. And I think, for sure, we are certainly getting there. All right. Let me get on to the next caller here. Then we get back to the female line. In fact, let me do the female line first. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah. I'm calling from Electoral. I was my son. What was this? All the questions you will be tomorrow. Your enemy will fall under your feet. What did they have to do? They keep asking why you put on the chin. Why you want to say you were talking, but you already feel and go exposing. Thank you.
Thanks, man, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let's get on to the next caller.
How are you?
Fine, please go on quickly.
If you want to talk offline after your show.
Man, look, I gotta tell you, then I will do that one then. Because your land here, but I hope I will be able to call you. If you can call me, no problem, we can do that after the show. All right, so let me get on to the next caller right here on this dial. We are certainly getting there. All the people receive their messages in their phone. If you're getting their money, then the female line is also active. You can call it, and then of course you have your say. All right, so let me get on to this next line. The phone too much. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Martin Kati, and I call from Martin District 1.
All right.
But we are just there to keep praying for you that you keep opening the mind of the Liberian people.
Thank you.
You know, some of us on the labor stage, these people came with a kind of wickedness. As I speak to you, I lost my job because I was not supporting, because I was working with a Unity Party thing. I lost my job because I was not supporting Unity Party.
Look at that.
So, now, as I said, my brother, but I know God is there to carry me and my children through.
I know.
Yes, He will always be there for us.
God there.
Because these are the wickedness they were coming with, and some of us, we are far-sighted, we saw these things, and we never wanted to be part of it.
You're right.
But you didn't say, I say, as I speak to you, because I was not supporting Unity Party,
Thank you, my brother. God will guard you, God will protect you, and God will restore you. No matter what it is, let them do what they can. Hello, how you doing? Hello?
Hello, Amy.
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great, my dear brother. Thank you for the show, my dear brother. Thank you too.
Your name, and where do you come from?
My name Ibrahim. I'm calling you from Texas.
Hey, now they play the president. Nah. Why you don't go? You went for the president to the airport?
I beg you, if you. Well, I get nothing to do. I can go put in my hour to go for what? What kind of president? They may not my president. What I go for him for?
Oh, what you librarian you say what?
They may not my president, brother. Forget what I think. No, but I read. I saw you read that post of a Mo Ali, right? And for criticizing President Weah. Look, these people. When I just saw you play the clip of the vice president when he was Kennedy. How much is the rice now? Jeremiah and his boss man brought the rest press down. Maybe. You see the problem? How much for gas right now?
Oh, yeah.
How much for transportation for Joshua to Monrovia to downtown? How much? And these are the bread butter issue. I will call one person here because every day I need to listen to that guy. Oh, okay, FN. Oh, Kevin Demi. Where is Atura Kiatama? Every day he will be talking about the bread butter issues. Bread butter issues, the red press, gas press, and all of that. Transportations. Where I did. Obagada enjoying and say you told 26 person behind you to bring that for wedding. What are you getting back? Nothing. Maybe we inside for the next 6 years. But we'll keep the feet to the fire, my dear brother. That's what we'll do.
Wow.
That is for every one of us. We'll keep the feet to the fire. That's what we'll do. Thank you, my dear brother.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. And we are certainly getting there, and we will get there. And nothing stops us, only God. And so let's get on to the next caller, 0776 104 104 086 500 104. And he's 100% right. Even to find just the petroleum issue, that petroleum importers are very skeptical about the gas because the government is playing hinky-pinky with their whole something. So they are very much careful with it. So we may have some challenges in the petroleum sector as they rise. No intervention has been made. While Amy Mura with his fat big hay passing oil around in America, they just do all kind of things. Nothing sound people doing. What are going to do here? So the people suffering here. They're sitting down there doing all kinds of things. Anyway, like the people who say job out, that get a country I had. Now you're not. The people that they're waiting for the street that didn't want to enjoy. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
Fine. Please go on quickly.
Yeah, thank you for the show. I'm the General Secretary for CDC 2021 PHP to be specific.
Peace be your what? You said
it's expected by the people of Liberia, so we don't have to talk too much. We want to remain calm and resolute, keep the people on fire as long as the Savior is working. We don't have much to talk.
All right. So let's just watch and see. Certainly keep them up, and there's nothing else we can do. And that's what I always encourage people. I say, but the CDC, even now, though Joseph Bogaden did it, the CDC does not have to protest, does not have to stage any protest. That is the CDC themselves take their own action. If they feel that they are bodyguard, they will take their own action. Why should the CDC can't call for protest? CDC shouldn't get involved with any protesting. Let go on. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, man, Sissy, let's hear from you, man. How's your health now?
Yeah, I'm trying. At least I'm trying. I was everything yesterday in crowd time. I was trying yesterday, my son.
You say you are what?
I was trying. Oh, come here for the thing. I just go away.
Guess what? On Saturday, I was passing. I nearly stopped there for the thing. I go lower my car. The thing I was thinking about being there, you were not there. I said, "We have fire." Wow.
Yeah, but so I'm really for you. Hey, we are going to laugh. It's serious. It's very serious. They pop president. It's serious. We're going to get up, and I will call it. I will call it anybody.
No, don't call it Animal Nioma Show. Don't call it Animal Nioma Show. No, I don't call it Animal Nioma Show. Just leave it like that.
Okay. But then we are still there all day, and he came back to the president. We are with people. And the rest of it, we the man now, he won't be. Very for an animal for you. So the way he's going, now we you go be Katawa in the street, or you go be plenty of the plenty, or because when you go there for all the people you carry behind, you carry for the same money behind. What are you going to do there? People are going there. But
in fact, it is not 26 today. I got to know the official list that what they call it have there is 36, not 26. 26.
Okay, and then lie to us. No, you can't be come and lie. You can't do that to people. You are in opposition, you are lying for taking about to be in government and lie. Your lie will show. So tell the people that your lie will show what is the public. What the people do that for it? But they were doing there, they were hungry, they were very hungry. So they will see them today. You go and go and there's not going to go to that jail with government here, right? She will be the oil place. Who can there for? What about do that? People are going to get better for me, except for who's better. What can we go out for? What's the one they do not get? What are you going to do for us then? For your worship for the first day, and I'm flying in the street. What is your husband behind you? So what's for the back for money? What we're going to do is still put in the country. See, you have to follow for all of us. You have to for the president, what you say about what I mean, no, well, you work for us in the country. People say, oh, what a thing, I hear it. They all say, that's why it's that cool. Nothing say about it. They say, boy, America, who going there? Who is going to be? Who is going to be in America? Don't walk out. They will have everything there. I don't take the shower. Who is going to be to? You might be there for the one boy, David. So, then the swap. Who know you? Because who is going to that? You're not sleeping. Why will be my own thing? What I'm getting? I know after what say, come on there. Since they were there, they put them up. They put it there up. No, that will help them against boy. In here, I was there for America. So, what is there? The police serious. What I was talking about, we have to do it 3 days. And the coffee. So, I get our boy, I get our boy again. We'll see what our side is back. Super, they're not down the show. Thank you, my child. Thank you, my
Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller. We have about 7 more minutes. Keep playing the cash giveaway, and I've done the draws, and I'm going to do another one again. She said she was charged yesterday. I see, where you go get charged for to go to? What? Hello, how are you doing? You just keep for getting sick. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Jenny?
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, I was saying something.
Yeah, and you went up. Yeah.
I said that Waka Madonna went to.
How?
Fine. You know the people that get contact. They use my phone to carry them all over. He went to Uganda, carry them, so when he came, he went to the mansion 2 different times. For the mansion, how he said he is back.
Wait, you said you know him personally as your son, or you know him personally?
That's my sister one. That's so fun. That's sister fun. I own it. Not now. I'm speaking to you.
But why they want to do that? What's the motive behind that? Why they want to do it, especially when you're helping them?
Because they are wicked people. They achieve why they were blessed to achieve, so they want it as from there.
Is that the opinion, or is that what the family is thinking, that somebody had hand in the death of Madonna Winter?
Yeah, I said that a particular government gave my son.
Okay, we'll check on that, but okay. I'm a sympathy anyway. It's your son. I'm a sympathy, but I'm still struggling to find a connect towards that. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah.
My first one called him fatherless.
Okay.
Sometimes when I sit there, I hear people say, "It's only to be busy in the community, and I wouldn't want to hate him because fatherless." Everyone on the phone. They want to ram me. I'm going to be ready. They get me. They want to help me. Me, where is the third west? That will be one kind of support job, yeah? What about life? What thing I know for some of the time they telling me, I say, what should I do? They will never be your she. Your own papi will never be your she. He will disappoint you every day. I wouldn't walk. Will be passing around. I my community, this great idea. When I went to call him, God, give me a money. I have his money.
Thank you.
She can be beating me every day.
Yeah, well, someone else said dragging them from in the street. Now said they're going with the city. Now they ain't get anything doing. I don't know, what do they tell their people now? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, my baby, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, yesterday for talking session, we are in America with thousands of folks to marry making. What happened to them?
I don't know.
Nothing, the whole children. Yeah, that rest, that was people food to get it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm wondering now. At least we gotta be careful because they're not making any intervention. But I told you, in about all the executive order that he said he passed on to help the people, he not mentioned one there because none of it worked. That's why he mentioned it there. He mentioned anything in it. Okay. Y'all go to the store, man. Y'all eat your regular kisawa. Patanga ball. Can we say from Patanga ball or are we getting there? Oh, we're not getting to Patanga ball. And what are you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How's everything?
Yeah, hello. I think I'm praying for Johnsonville.
Say?
My name is Isaac speaking and I'm from Johnsonville.
Okay, Johnsonville. Yeah, go on, boss. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah. Okay. People are very, very for the country. But we are on the power. We are going to put money and now the back so how getting like people why in America or why you go there for get this to any go get it to America getting a bunch of money. So how would you do that?
Let be patient, live with it. That's true, my brother. Like what you saying that, let's be patient, we create whatever it is. If you want to reward them again, you'll reward them. That one, no problem. But how are you doing?
Yeah, G, how you doing?
Yeah, fine. Please go on, G.
Yeah, thank you. This is Pascal Davis from District 6.
All right.
If you develop, this thing is getting worse by the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's the old man is, cause somebody said when you say old man it's an insult, but the man is old. Mr. Bwaka has disgraced this country. I don't know whether you see it for how we see it. The man just lie again. You took almost 27% for the US and you lied to the Liberian people that you took 9. Calling them senior government officials. You see, I don't really know what kind of thing these guys put on in the country. How can we even get out of what they put us in? To wait for 6 years. Somebody said 6 freaking years. That's what they said before. 6 freaking years is going to out our ages in this place. And what an old man who has lived his life and who is not. Look, because when you live your life, you become a useless person because you are not any no longer useful. Mr. Bwaka has lost track of everything. You think the man is very normal? You think it is Mr. Bwaka who is acting? We need to ask ourselves, somebody said, Papa, because you rule on the man. Now, really, we are stuck because our country was on the path of development. We're on the path of recovery. And you took off on that path. You took off on that path in the name of stability, in the name of search for jobs, in the name of envy. Because you let Tue, you let Koji, you let Abby Wisher for kids. Somebody said, and he said, Mr. Boga will not be president again. That the only reason why they put up for Mr. Boga because Eddie said Boga will not be president. But did you ask Eddie why she made that statement? Did you ask Eddie why you made that statement? How can somebody serve you 12 years as that president? And you look at the face of the people like and say, that man will not be president. Did we even ask Eddie? But we go angry because Eddie said it. So we say, who are taking record? Because Eddie said you will not be president. Who is Eddie to say? And that's how they went out of angle and out of no reason they brought the darkness from the country because it's saw darkness. The man has been disgraced. Anybody even gets taken, Mr. Bwaka, you wasting your time. The man is the law breaker. For any country to make progress, you must be a respecter of the law. The man has gone to the court twice. They go slap the head, the boy and say, go back, use your sense and do things right way. And you still believe here. Somebody who knew 22 million to buy real money and put on the road and further spoil the road. You still believe in that man. that the country will change, and you want us to believe in your daydream that oh yeah, the economy program. I'm gonna pray for what? What to pray for what thing? The darkness you brought, the curse you brought in the country. When George was leading this country, somebody had the country lost there. The country lost there is bereaved. We don't even see president. The country has no leader. I mean, we can be arrested for this and kill. We don't even have time. So that is the Baka what the issue.
All right.
It's a sad time for our country.
Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Pascal. Let me pick this female, and then we can wrap it up now, and then be out of here. And how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, let's hear from you, man.
Yeah, but I just pray for you because it's something where he can talk. He can touch me. But I'll just about that. The husband or baby, they will put me on top. They say, because I travel, John, we have this thing. I said, okay, no problem. I took my road and go. But all the time, if you have blessed you, I'm Muslim, but when I pray, I can bless you.
I mean, yeah.
Because they bought it for Kalasko, that my boss, the Lord.
Wow.
So you want to tell me I will go from beyond I will go beyond the third person?
No.
It will never happen in my life. It will not happen. They put me on the hot. So I thank you, Sir.
We thank God.
Anytime I pray for you.
Oh man, thank you, Amina. All right, thank you so much. All right. Oh, all right, mommy. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So, folks, that's all the time we have tonight, right here on this very day. So, until we are back here, let's keep watching out for all of our students in the diaspora, or whatever it is. You keep your eyes and ears open, and of course, we got to watch out for what new our president is bringing. That is more than what we did in his travels abroad, and that is more than just more. We don't want the same thing. We want more. Let me squeeze in the last female caller, then we close. But we need more from Buckeye. More from Buckeye. Not the same as we are, but we need more from Buckeye. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hello, how you doing, man? Yeah, Vivian, let's hear from you. I don't know.
Thank you so much for the show, and thank you for all of the teaching you always giving to us. We appreciate you ever so much. You know, at times I used to get best for the at. But you don't like us. But now,
yeah.
I know I would say we are sorry for all the time I've been thinking that way, and for you. Let the people that it
Hey, she just slipped off. Thank you. Like she was saying, she used to get vexed with Wea, but now she changed president. We are sorry for getting vexed with you. Let these people feel the weight of what leadership is all about. So thanks so much to all of you for the time. So until we are back here, God's willing, with another edition of the show, do have a pleasant night. Bye.